Okay, now YouTube, your girl is here. I made it. I finally made it. First of all, I want to welcome you all to my channel. My name is Shaniqua J. Some of you may know me as Simplicity and Style on Instagram. I am a content creator and wardrobe stylist. Yes, I said "and" because I do both. I have been contemplating getting on YouTube for a while now. I can't stress enough as a content creator how important it is to do things that feel true to you and you being comfortable in doing it. For a while, I just was like, I can't do it. I'm just now getting to the point where I am comfortable speaking on camera because I have been doing a lot more public speaking. We'll get into that a little bit later in the video. Month of June has really been a month of like awakening for me. Like I came back from London and I just was like in a completely different space. I'm ready. It's go time. And I just wanted to make sure that when I show up, I am providing value. People tell me all the time, like, oh, I'm so inspired and you make me want to do this. But I want to inspire you to do more than buy a Chanel bag. Right? There's anything wrong with buying a Chanel bag, by the way. But I want to just be more than that. Like, in a platform, like sometimes it can be a lot of pressure. And I know from myself, I've had this thing in my head that I can't do something or put something out unless it's perfect. And that has left me stagnant. I had to realize that sometimes you got to just do it. Like I said earlier on, I want to make sure that I am adding value. I recently went and spoke at a school here in Brooklyn in Bed-Stuy, and that was something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. So when the opportunity presented itself, I was like, absolutely. You know, I'm human. I've made mistakes in life, and I definitely want to give back to our youth to help prevent them from making some of the same mistakes that I did. And I left that school on the moon. I feel good when I'm able to help and I'm able to share. So before I start rambling on and getting onto all of that other stuff, I'm going to get into some of these questions so that you guys can get to know me a little bit better. What advice would you give your 15-year-old self? And this one is good. First and foremost, I would tell myself, girl, learn how to swim because I still can't swim. And I feel like that is like an essential life skill that everybody should have. So I would definitely tell myself to learn how to swim. And also, stop plucking your eyebrows. You are going to want them later on in life. Leave them alone. They are fine the way that they are. On a more serious note, I would tell myself, be kind to yourself and prioritize your well-being and your mental health. That is important. Don't put people before you put yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup, as they would say. Don't take shortcuts. They will actually prove to be the long way. It is okay to ask for help if you need it. It is not a weakness. I struggle with that a lot as an adult, wanting to be or being this independent person and hitting these low points in my life where I don't want to ask for help because I am so used to doing it all myself. And then in realizing actually not asking for help is actually the weakness. Like it takes a strong person to be self-aware and say, hey, I cannot do this by myself, or hey, I am not good. What are some of the things that bring you joy? Oh my goodness, this is an easy one. I like simple things, hence the simplicity to my style. I know being a woman in fashion, people would think, you know, it's all Chanel bags and Hermes slides and Birkins and Kellys and Balenciaga. Reality, I like simple things. I like spending time with my family. I like doing chill stuff with my friends. I like being able to call my friend on a Monday and say, hey, girl, I need to vent. Let's go do lunch. I like just intimate settings. Like I'm not really a big crowd person. Like if I say like one more time, simple things bring me joy. Traveling. And when I say traveling, because I go with some of my friends and she'll have an itinerary and she'll have an activity for us to do for every hour of the day while we are there. And there's nothing wrong with that sometimes. But the vacations that bring me joy is when I go away and I get to do nothing but exist. And I think because I am always just doing so much and moving so much, I think that is the reason why when I'm able to slow down, it feels so good. So those are some of the things that bring me joy. Do you want children? I feel that a lot of women nowadays are against motherhood for the sake of a lifestyle. I do want children. No, I don't have children yet. Hopefully within the next year or two, God willing, I'm able to experience motherhood. I do think that being a woman, you know, this is not the 1950s anymore. Like women can say they don't want to have kids. They can say like, hey, motherhood is not for me. I just want to be the rich auntie or, you know, whatever the case may be. And I think for a long time, You know, you have been looked at less of a woman if you didn't want to have kids, or something is wrong with you if you're at a certain age and you don't have kids. And I don't agree with that narrative. To answer your question, I do want to be a mom, and hopefully I will become a mom sooner than later, hopefully. So the next question is, how do you handle disappointment and letdown? And I feel like this is a really good one, because I think that sometimes we take a lot of things personal, and what I have learned is to not take things personal. And the way that I handle disappointment, I look at it as it was not meant. That person is not meant. Situation is not meant. The opportunity was not meant for me. Or I look at it on the flip side and say, maybe I just wasn't ready, right? I feel like sometimes we ask for things, we pray for things, and we want things. And sometimes we're just not in a place to receive that. So we are disappointed when these things don't happen, but in or reality, we're not ready, or in or reality, that opportunity is not for us. And we get so caught up in the why that we're chasing that why and searching for that why and needing that why, that we're missing the things that are for us. I just look at it as there's something greater that's coming. It was not meant for me, or maybe I was not ready to receive that. And I just wait for what is for me. You know, I mean, of course, disappointments are not fun. And a lot of times when we think we have a plan and we think that we're ready for something, we want it, right? That's just not the way that life works. So that's how I handle disappointments. I hope that helps. That's the way that I look at it. That's my perspective, and it helps me feel better about the situation. Would you consider yourself a competitive person? I don't compete with anybody. Like, what's for you is for you. What's for me is for me. The way I'm going to do it is not the way that you're going to do it. You know what I mean? Like, we could be doing the same exact thing and it's going to be different. You know, I'm different. You're different. Now, when it comes to like games and stuff like that, like if we having a game night at the house and we playing Uno or something, hell yeah, I'm competitive. Like, Uno turns me into a different person. But like, as far as in life goes, like, I don't feel the need to compete with people. I think, especially as women, and especially, you know, having a platform and being in the fashion industry, I feel like there is a lot of competitiveness, and I feel like if we collaborated more, we would get further along in life. I'm not even in a race with nobody else. Like, I'm literally walking my own path. I'm sorry, y'all. I live in Brooklyn, so if y'all hearing car horns and all of that, a fire truck is liable to drive through my living room at any point, whatever. But to answer your question, I am not a competitive person unless I'm playing spades or Uno. What's for you is for you. What's for me is going to be for me. This question I kind of already answered, but it says, how did you get into being a stylist? So literally, I had a photographer friend who had a stylist that kind of canceled them on them last minute. And he called me and was like, can you do this? And I'm like, I mean, I could try. And I showed up on set and I was so nervous because inside I was a wreck. I didn't know the logistics of styling. I knew how to put things together, but there's so much more to being a stylist than getting people dressed. And I think people think that it's just this thing where you just go buy clothes and you just get somebody dressed. No, because just because you can dress yourself does not mean that you can dress someone else. And there's so many other layers, and there's actually a business aspect to it. Long story short, I killed the shoot and nobody didn't know. I didn't know what I was doing. And then afterwards I was like, okay, like I can kind of do this. And then I didn't like have another styling job for like a year after that. But that's how it actually started for me. So the next question is, how do you justify high cost items? And this is a really good one, because I want to say that I used to spend and not really think about like cost per wear and things like that. But there used to be a point in time where you would want a whole entire collection. I haven't had that feeling in a while. Like, for the most part, I justify it on how many times I'm going to wear it. I can wear this right now in 2023. And if I decide to pull it out in 2027, it's still going to give the same vibe. It's still going to give me the same feeling. So those type of items that I know that 5, 6, 10 years from now, I'm going to pull it out and people are going to ask me, girl, where you got that from? Yeah, those pieces we're spending money on. Hey girl, what's your go-to sneaker for this summer? This is really hard for me, because if you've been following me on Instagram for a while, you know that I've been a sneaker girl my whole entire life. Honestly, I don't have like a single. I will say that those Nike Vomeros, I hope I'm pronouncing them right, like they got me in the chokehold. Like, the colors that they're coming out with is really good. They're super comfortable and they're like so chill. Other than that, like, I literally wear all my sneakers. Like, I like classic silhouettes for the summer. I'm always going to be an Air Force One girl for the summer. Like, you have to buy like 5 or 6 pair for the summer, because, you know, once you wear them a couple of times, you got to toss them. And it's so crazy that you're asking about sneakers, because that was something on my mood board. Like, I want to have my own sneaker. So we're talking about sneakers and we're going to put that into the universe. And hopefully we're going to double back and I'll be like, hey guys, here's a release date for my sneaker, you know, whether it be whatever. But we gonna put that out there into the universe. So this is gonna be the last question. Are you still selling your Raf Simmons Dior? This is so funny. So I've already sold them. Unfortunately, I sold them on Poshmark. I do get rid of some things in my closet sometimes on Poshmark or Depop, but I definitely use Versatile. I use am I saying that right? Versatile. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. But most of my high ticket items are gonna go on Versatile and Poshmark. So if you're ever like wondering if I'm selling anything from my closet, those are normally the platforms that I do get rid of stuff on. I don't get rid of stuff that often. I actually do probably need to do a closet cleanse right now and do a whole revamp. So maybe in the coming months, I may have something up there, but those are already gone. I'm so sorry. But before I get out of here, I have some PR that I kind of just want to go through with you guys. I did take them out of the brown boxes. I don't know what it is about brown boxes being stocked up at my house, but it drives me insane. It makes me feel like my house is the post office. First up, we have something from Lancome, baby. And let me tell you something. Your girl's been getting the makeup, okay? I'm on these makeup brands PR, and I don't know how I got there, but I love it there, you know? So stay tuned for the makeup content. So this is the Lancome Ultra Wear All Cover Concealer. So let's see what they gave your girl. The love of the, you know? Okay. So we have, I'm sorry. So we have, they must have knew your girl was coming to YouTube. Like, we about to send you some stuff to get you ready. Bisque, I want to say $4.15. And this, well, I have two Bisque. This concealer. And this is in $4.10. $4.10. So, and this is the same one. It's $4.15. And they may have sent me an extra one. But thank you so much, Lancome. Lancome, right? Keep an eye out for the makeup content. I'm not a guru yet, but I'll get there. Next one is from Topicals. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I just went to the Topicals summer camp brunch and I had a ball. Okay. So this was some gifts that they gave us on our way out. And baby, let me tell you how my friends was texting me like, what did you get? What did you get? Can I get? Absolutely, you absolutely cannot. Okay, so I have Slather, which I purchased Slather. So this is my second one. So I might be able to help a friend out with this because I already have one. And then I have the Ingrown Tonic. We're going to need that to get, you know, the hoo-ha together. And then this is what I'm really excited for because I suffer from hyperpigmentation, right? Come on here. So I've been wanting to try this faded brightening serum and I've been hearing so many good things about it. So baby, I am happy. When I wash this face off tonight, yes. And then I have the Like Butter, which is the hydrating moisturizer. So I'm really excited about these three. Like, I'm excited about everything, but I'm really excited to see what this does for my hyperpigmentation because I've been dealing with it like all my life pretty much. And it's a lot better now. I actually do a video on how far along my skin came because if you see the before, y'all gonna be like, what? Thank you so much, Topicals. I can't wait. Get me together. Okay? And last but not least, I have, look at my name. I have this sneaker. Speaking of sneakers, we were speaking about summer sneakers earlier on in the video from J Tips, right? So if you guys don't know who J Tips is, he is from the Bronx. You guys have probably seen me wear a couple of his Yankee fitteds throughout my time there on Instagram. So this is his collaboration that he did with Saucony, right? I am so happy for him and just seeing people come from where we come from and be able to do things like have a sneaker collab. Like that is a big deal. I love this. When I took this box out of the box and it said, I remember who fronted. I remember who did not see the vision. I remember who changed the conversation. It speaks to me on so many levels. So to see him overcome whatever, you know, trials, whatever tribulations to get to this point. If you see this, I'm so proud of you and keep going. Like you inspire me and I'm so happy for you. And thank you for sending me these sneakers. And then the other side of the box says, never stop believing because dreams do come true. That's my confirmation that my sneaker is coming. So let's open this up. And my name again. Oh, I love it. I did exactly what I said I would, and I want to thank you for believing in me during this process. This is a big deal. This is a, come on, come on, come on. And no, you cannot buy my sneaker. The details made by J Tips in here. Like, I'm so happy for you. I am so proud of him. And it's just a good feeling when there's people that you know that are doing things like this. Like, it just makes you just feel good, you know? I'm about to wrap it up. So thank you guys for staying with me. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you. If you like what you see, or if you just rocking with your girl, just like, comment, subscribe. Leave in the comment box, if there's anything that you want to see in particular from me. And I'll see you guys next Sunday.